right, guys. Let's check what we got. We do a stand-up check if you want. You know the drill. As long as you have what is on the board, you stay standing. If not, you have a seat and you fix it. And if you don't know why it's wrong, let me know so I can help you because I want you to be able to understand. Remember, guys, it's not about whether you make a mistake here. That may happen. That's fine. It's about did you learn from the mistake. That's far more important than getting it right necessarily. All right, so number one, dubito. What is the translation of dubito? Yes, ma'am. I doubt. So again, guys, this is going to be one of those things where we're going to have to pay close attention to the endings on the verb. Friends who just sat down, did you say to doubt? Yeah. So remember, that would have been the second principal part. That would have been dubitarde. Dubito is translated as I doubt. Question or a burning insatiable desire to do the next one? The next one. All right, go for it. What you got? Coca Thomas. We think, she said with great confidence in her voice. Yes, we think. We think. All right, Magnus. Owen. Large or great. Either one is fine. If you did both, that's fine too. And if you said great or large, that's also fine. All right. Bonus question and no additional expense to you, your parents, or anyone providing financial assistance to your family. This is an adjective. Is this adjective modifying a masculine, a feminine, or a neuter word? Carson. Masculine. Because you see the U.S. here, guys? Does that make sense? All right. Erdas. Erdas. Samuel. You wander. And that's wander as in I am wandering through the woods, not wonder like I wonder what's for dinner tonight. All right. Dubious. Dubious. Carson. Doubtful. All right. Cogito ergo sum. Everybody.
I think therefore I am.
And who said that? Does anybody remember?
Descartes.
Descartes. Nicely done. Nicely done. All right. Perat. What do we have for that? Evie. That would be parvus. That would be parvus. Noah. He or she or it. Either one is fine. He prepares. And hopefully nobody said a large, colorful bird from the tropical regions of most rainforests. That's a parrot. Okay. Fenestra. Ooh, going back with that one. Levi.
Window.
Window. Window. All right. Mutatis. Mutatis. Emmy. Y'all, or you all, don't speak Southern, y'all change. So, mutant, I get asked this every year. Mutant is a derivative. So if you're a big fan of the X-Men, the mutants, they change, right? That is a derivative. Werus. Werus. Owen. True. Falsus. Who's real tough one? Levi. Yes. False.
That was the hardest one.
I know, right? Okay. Questions on that? Yes, Samuel. Yeah, there's not another one to do. So if you have a burning insatiable desire to do the next one, I'd be very curious to see what your answer was. All right. Other questions on that? All right. So, pull out your notes from yesterday. Yeah, this is what we ended with. Oh, that's right. Sound off facts. I totally forgot to do that. Yes. Johnny, question? Gotcha. Yeah, let's do our sound off facts. I completely forgot about that. Okay. Well, remember, if you know yours, that's great, but unless you know all 21, I need you reading along. Has anybody got all 21 of them ready? One of my third graders has learned all 21. For realsies. A third grader. No, they literally got sound. We did sound off facts for the first time 2 weeks ago in third grade. And 1 week later, this kid knew all 21. Oh yeah, we're getting his picture made. He's going up on the wall. All right, so you'll see when his picture goes up on the wall. All right, so I'm going to be subbing a lot, so let me make sure I got the right list. Good. Number 1. I want to get started. Good. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. The 2 options for a number are singular and plural. 7. Tense is time. It tells us when the action occurred. 8. 9. The verb to be is a linking verb. 12. I'm sorry. 10. I can't count. 11. Now 12. Thank you, Johnny, for listening. I'm sorry I can't count right today. 13. 14. 15.
The 3 options for gender and masculine and gender.
16. The 5 cases are nominative, genitive, dative, accusative, ablative. 17. 18.
According to the neuter rule, all nouns and neuter genders are in the nominative ending with the same nominative.
Right. According to the neuter rule, all nouns in the neuter gender have the same ending in the nominative and the accusative case. 19. An adjective answers one of the following questions. Which one, what kind, or how many? 20. In Latin, the adjective must agree with the noun it modifies in gender, number, and case, but not necessarily ending. And 21. In Latin, the adjective goes after the noun it modifies, unless it answers the question of how big or how many, then it goes before. All right. Now, guys, I want you to get your notes out from our example that we did the other day where we were doing the small town. And I want to talk about next. Yes, Carson. You're done on page 1. You're not going to add anything else to it. I think that was just a stray mark on the. Okay. Now, we did this example the other day, the declension of small town with the noun and the adjective. We're going to practice doing this some more next week, but I just kind of want to start by explaining this so when we get to it next week, you'll understand what we're talking about. We've done the declining, but we haven't done the translating yet. So let's think about what would a translation look like here. What would a translation look like here? So if I was going to translate this, I'm going to have nominative, genitive, dative, accusative, ablative. Does that make sense? All right. No. I don't want you writing today. Today I just want you sitting and soaking because we don't have enough time for you guys to write, and I just want to kind of introduce this. So, yeah, Levi.
The thingy, remember the other day you said that nobody's ever done it before they took the test. The third grader's not even a grade.
I know, right? Okay. So, let's think about this. If I'm translating it, am I going to say the small, the town of, the small, of the town? Are we going to say it that way? No, we're not going to say that way. So when we do the Latin, we have 4 columns, 2 singular, 2 plural. But the reason I'm doing that, because that sounds silly, doesn't it? But the reason I'm doing that, I want you to see that when we translate it, there's only going to be 1 singular, 1 plural. Because when we translate it, we put the adjective together with the noun. So that's going to be small town. And in the interest of time, I'm going to clone this because I don't feel like writing it a bunch of times. So small town, small town, small town, small town. So we say the small town of the small town 2 or 4, the small town, by, with, from, the small town. What I want you guys to see is when we translate it, there will only be 1 singular column, 1 plural column, because we have to put the adjective together with the noun. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Yeah. So when we do this, like for realsies on a grammar test sometime in the not too distant future, you'll have the Latin with 4 columns, but when you do the English, there'll only be 2. I don't want you guys to get freaked out by that. We're going to practice doing some more of that next week, because tomorrow is your vocab quiz. Okie dokie, artichokes. All right, friends, I will see you next time.